Yes, hello, it is I, Danhausen here. That's right, the Danhausen. Very nice, very evil. Love that Danhausen, so on and so forth.
Hey, this is Colt Cabana, professional wrestler and former professional podcaster.
This is the artist formerly known as Fandango, a.k.a. Dirty Dango, a.k.a. Captain Midnight.
This is former WWE superstar and the greatest European champ of all time, D'Lo Brown here.
Hey, this is Olympic hero Kurt Angle.
Hey, it's CVV, Chris Van Vliet.
This is the king of NXT, Lexus. King?
Bro, it's Vince Russo.
What's the name of your thing?
The Fig Cave.
Tune into the Fig Cave.
You are listening to the Fig Cave Podcast.
I love listening to the Fig Cave Podcast.
And you're listening to the Fig Cave Podcast. And you are listening to a podcast right now. It's the Fig Cave.
And this is the Fig Cave.
And you're listening to the Fig Cave Podcast.
You are listening to the Fig Cave Podcast
With my boys Phil, Tommy, and Nick. And if you're not listening, then you better recognize.
The Fig Cave Podcast, the best podcast out there today. We are the podcast with the most stuff. We have the podcast that's the most buff. And we are the podcast, if you listen to us long enough, you won't be able to get enough.
God bless America. Buy action figures. I hate pro wrestling.
Not your cursed.
Got it, bro? Good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fig Cave. Papa Tom is not here. It's Nicky Boy and the Hot Take Kid, Phil Gentile. What's up, everybody?
I feel like it's like the bad kids in class, like our leader's gone.
Yeah.
Guys,
we're
there is no
unsupervised.
slideshow tonight, but we do at least have our graphics.
We have our graphics, and we got the music to work, so that's good. Zoe's gonna love this episode because Tom is not here. It's his birthday today. 53 years young. Happy birthday, Tom. Celebrating, I think, probably at some baseball game for his son. Went out to lunch, I think, with the wife. Good times. Low key, when you get this old, you don't have too much of a birthday celebration,
No, it goes. Am I accurate? It goes 21. You would celebrate them all, and it's 21, 23, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50.
Oh, that's a big jump.
Yeah.
My wife is turning 40 in a couple weeks, which is surprising because she's so beautiful. And we're doing, she wanted me to plan something. We got a little bit of a fight because she planned my huge 40th birthday, which was a surprise at my favorite brewery. My favorite people were there. You and Tom, people flew in for it.
We shut down that brewery, literally.
Yeah,
we shut it down.
They literally, yeah.
Exist.
It was a great party. The food, the drinks, it was perfect. So I kind of slacked a little bit, I'll be honest. So we were kind of throwing the things together, and we were going to do like a limo or some kind of transportation to take us to a bunch of places. And we nixed that, and I think we're having a bunch of people over the house. She wants to do bingo. Really big on bingo now. We're going to go out and buy a bunch of gifts, like bourbon or gift cards. We're going to play like some I think 10 games of bingo. We're going to go. Everyone's going to go to the Oreo game. We're going to go to a casino, and then we're going to go stay at a hotel. So still hopping around a little bit, but I need some ideas.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think I misread it when you said it earlier. So you're actually going to go to the Oreo game after. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So my worry is we're going to have so much fun at the house. People aren't going to want to leave to go to the Oreo game because they're not playing very well right now, but we'll play that by ear. But I need some ideas of some good, like $20, $30. I think we're going to do 10 games of bingo. So I'm trying to think of some good adult type of gifts. I don't want to do all, I'll probably do a Dunkin' gift card. I'll probably get a nice bottle of bourbon from one of my stores, maybe a Yeti or something. Something around that $20, $30 price point. Maybe an Ultimate figure. People will love that. Her friends would love that. Anybody listening, let me know what you think I should do. But she found, of course, my wife is a big thrifter. The next day after we decided to do this, she found a bingo hopper thing at the thrift store for like $2. We were going to buy one for $40 on Amazon. She found one for $2, like with wooden balls and everything. So that's all taken care of. But I'm going to pay everybody who wants to go to the casino. I'm going to give each couple like $100. Like, they don't know that yet, but we get there because we're saving. I was going to spend like $800. I was figuring like $600 or $700 for some sort of van or school bus. It's going to be like $1,300 for, I don't know if it's prom season or graduation, but the prices were pretty crazy.
Yeah. Stuff has gone up, man. Stuff has gone up.
Very much so. So I think this will be a good alternative, and we text everybody, and everybody could put a thumbs up on the activities they wanted to do. Some people are not going to go to the Oreo game. Some people are only going to go to the Oreo game. So it'll be cool. People will kind of float in and out. So that's next weekend. Yeah, next weekend, Father's Day weekend. So that'll be fun. And what have you been up to? What was your weekend like?
What did we do? Did we even
I feel like it's been forever. I feel like
no, it's only been 6 days, brother. We recorded Thursday last week. Let's see.
I know. It feels like it's been a month.
Not too much, man. It's been pretty low key. We have, there's a lot going on this year. So she actually has her shower this weekend.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Sunday. And then Father's Day. Father's Day is her dad does the road race every year. I used to do the road race, and now I am out of shape, and I am very disappointed in myself. But I will not be doing the road race this year. But I believe that Young and Old Jay might be coming to see me for a for a transaction, and
to buy some of your fakes.
Yeah. Zoe wants them out of her living room immediately.
Oh, I bet. Is that where they are right now?
Well, they're all boxed up. I was like, let me shift them all up here, and then guys. I mean, do the research. If you're going to sell your collection, look up eBay solds. You got to figure this is what you're going to get. They got to make some money. You got to make some money. You don't want to lose your hat, you lose your shirt on it. Yeah. But if you do the research, it takes time, but at least you know the value of what you have.
Yeah, you don't want to crap away that money. So of course, J&J are going to take care of you. They're actually going to be in town the day of that 40th birthday party. Of course, there's a toy expo nearby, and J&J are going to be in town here. I was hoping to see them, but that's not going to.
Because they have the truck from that weekend, and that's why they're coming to see me the next day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because they have to rent a truck to get down to Maryland. So
the truck will be empty, and they'll sell a bunch of stuff at the Maryland Toy Show, which is great. It's a great toy show, so hopefully they do well there. We'll get into J&J a little bit later in the show. You get 15% off on their website. I was just on their website. They got pre-orders for everything on here, from Top Rope Collectibles, Mattel
Razor
stuff.
and Sting just sitting in Razor and Diesel, Razor and Roman just sitting in the shop cart because of the new rules where you have to if you want shop points, you have to buy it through the shop app.
That's ridiculous.
It's roundabout, but I understand, but I don't really understand it.
They want you to buy it right from them.
Yeah, maybe it's trying to get the retailers to just put more on that particular line of shop, because people don't have to put everything on the shop app.
I mean, if it works out, like if all these little small companies use that shop app, it would be a cool one-stop shop. Not pardon the pun.
It is extensive. I've 500 level where I buy those T-shirts. Like they're not custom, they're not print to order, but they might be. You can go I'll find what I want on the site, and then I'll go through the shop app just to make sure I'm getting the points and everything.
Yeah. So a lot of figure news. We're gonna do, what do we say? A Mount Rushmore of. We're gonna put together our ideal fast food value meal.
More modified, but you're gonna build your own value meal.
I like that idea. Ringside doing their, I guess is it a 4th of July sale yet?
Juneteenth.
I think this Juneteenth. Yeah, it's a Juneteenth sale. Yeah, for sure. No, there's no sale going on right now. But even if there isn't a sale, you can use our code FigCave for 10% off on their website. I got a little delivery from them. We'll talk about that a little bit. Finally got some figures in the door, man. It's been a real cold streak, but we'll get to that weekly.
AEW figures in the door this week.
You did, really?
Yeah. We'll talk about that on weekly purchases.
Oh my god! Wow, that's a nice little tease right there. Cool. We saw some new things being announced, so that's good. So a lot of stuff happening as kind of the doldrums of the post WrestleMania time frame are gone. So that's good. I think that's it for housekeeping. We did have some pre-orders going up from our buddy Zombie Sailor on his website. Right now, it's only for
Gladiator Mike Awesome and Blue Tights Flair.
Yes, those both look amazing. Heelsandfaces.com. Is that the website? Let me pull it up right here.
Yes. And there's a boat on the way. I don't know what's on that boat, but there's a boat. That's all.
There's a boat coming. Zombiesailor.com. You need a password right now, but they'll be available tomorrow to pre-order. That Ric Flair is the winner there. That's a good Royal Rumble 92-esque like look to him. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think the next time I work, I'm gonna have to do a little warehouse shopping. I might just be working for Figs the next time I go.
Oh, that's a nice
I don't like.
feeling.
I don't feel like I need all his retros, but it's like to have them to see that to work for him. Like maybe I could use a few more to go on that shelf. But those have become the fronters on my one retro shelf.
I don't blame you, man. I mean, his stuff is. I mean, it trickles out. Kind of takes a while to get here, but I think it's definitely quality over quantity at this point from him. We just posted it hot off the presses. Looks like the SummerSlam shipper, according to our buddy Mitch Craig. And do we have the chat? Is the chat working? People in here? Oh yeah, Mike Lanham's in here. Okay. So it is
probably
working.
talking shit about Kansas, dude.
Probably, yeah. He hates Kansas. Mattel SummerSlam shipper is going to feature that translucent John Cena collector's edition figure. So that should be showing up at, I guess, Walmart's and Targets, but I think it's probably just mostly Walmart's. I'm thinking about picking that up, that translucent Elite. I think
I actually have it on pre-order.
From Walmart?
Yeah, is that one of the items I have on the... I like when Walmart tells you, like, hey, it's a couple days. Make sure your address is right. And then it's like, yeah, we didn't ship it, though.
That just happened to me. I canceled, and maybe canceled. I had that last time. The last time is here or whatever. John Cena Elite from WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. I just can't. I don't know why I pre-ordered that. And I canceled that real quick. But this translucent one is so different, kind of cool. I know they had a basic of that maybe a year ago. But I'm gonna get this Elite.
I do have that pre-ordered as well as the last time is now one.
Oh,
which
nice.
I'm going to pick up one and return the other one.
Oh,
I just did it for the free ship.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then earlier today, another post from our buddy Mitch Craig. The upcoming Target exclusive Hall of Champions 4-pack coming to stores next month. It was up for pre-order. That features Bruno Sammartino, Ultimate Warrior, John Cena, and Roman Reigns. Man, I love this 4-pack. I love the Hall of Fame look of the box. The box art on the back looks really cool. I just, we get a lot of Hogans, but this would have been a good spot to put a fucking late 80s, early 90s Hogan. That bridge from Sammartino to Hogan to Cena to Reigns just feels like a natural. Or Cody versus Reigns. I don't know.
Warrior wasn't even champion for a year.
Yeah. No, I mean he's a fan favorite for sure, but it was definitely a short-lived reign.
No, it should be Hogan, but I get it. There's a lot of Hogans, and maybe need to just retire him for a little bit.
What would you do if you made a 4-pack just like this, but of all heels? Who would be in it? You could do anybody.
Necessarily champions or no?
Yeah, champions. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, well, I guess it's tough with champions, but if you did champions, it sucks because Triple H and Randy got to go in there right away.
Yeah. Lesnar, if he was available.
Lesnar and
Iron Sheik's a good one.
Piper was not a world champion. Piper?
No. That would be cool though.
Crazy heel. Iraqi sympathizer Slaughter.
Yeah.
Just a transitional champ.
But I mean, I love these 3-packs and 4-packs from Target. Also, they always go on sale or some sort of discount within a month or two. So you'll be able to find it for a little bit cheaper. This is probably, I think it's retailing at $70. It's on the I don't think you can pre-order anymore, but this should be coming in the next month or so. So sweet. Mike Riley says, I just got my heel evolution. I'll just go heel evolution as all champions. That would be cool with Flair. Yeah. I've been trying to find that evolution 3-pack for $20.
Did you find it or no?
No, I already have it, but I haven't found it for cheaper. It's gone. It's probably going to show up at Ollie's.
Yeah, that's
pretty
right.
Brutal 3-pack.
I'm kind of over the multi-packs though. Like the SmackDown one, I didn't care about. This Evolution one, I didn't care about.
Yeah, they have to mean something. We're kind of running out of. The Walmart ones have been really bad. Obviously, the Samoan,
the one what was it? Target. Is that who had the Beast Incarnate one?
I don't know. With Triple.
I know it ended up at Marshalls and TJ Maxx, but it was a.
I think that might have been a Amazon. Somebody in the chat will have to tell us. I don't know. It was that was like pre-COVID. I feel like.
But that one was cool because you didn't have a Heyman for a long time.
Yep.
So it worked.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. And you didn't have like a good guy Brock that was like a cool Brock to have. So, Demolition got to be one, I hope. Yeah. Demolition. Wow. I guess Demolition 3-pack. Yeah. They'd kind of hinted at that with maybe Mr. Fuji. I like that.
But I want Demolition. I want Crush.
Yes. I want yeah. There you go. That's true. Okay. We didn't talk about this. This is kind of figure Jace. R-Truth apparently being released by WWE or his contract not being renewed.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Carlito. Obviously, Carlito was kind of like an MVP type of deal. Came in for the Rumble, looked good, kept him on for a couple years, got some figures out of him.
Yeah,
but
Backlash, yeah.
R-Truth, what do you think about that? I mean, that's a fan favorite, a guy who's always there for comedic relief.
I think you sign him to the fastest Legends deal there is. So you still have access to him, but that he can go make money doing other stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, I mean, his figure sold, his Elite, well, his basics, that 2-pack is hitting. But his Elite didn't stick on the shelves for long. So there's still money there. I don't understand. I understand TKO guys. Like, I've been not dealing with them, but like, I was such a UFC fan,
that
I'm kind of used to the TKO practices for a long time. But it's a weird move.
They just see him as an older.
What he's been doing.
What if they just see him as an older guy and they're like, let's just kind of push him out? But I think he's ageless. I mean, what he does is really the in-ring stuff is such a small part of what he brings to the product. You know.
Yeah. You don't know. I mean, we knew what we had, but you don't know when you got till it's gone.
Yeah, for sure.
Upset. Carlito had the perfect run for what he wants to do.
Oh yeah,
I don't think maybe he pissed people off with the way he said, "I'm not re-signing," but people enjoyed him. He had some viral clips. His merch sold, his figure sold. They can make more of him. And I don't know if he signed some legacy stuff for his dad if they want to do that. But you also, this is what I've been begging for a couple of years now, is sign these guys to even shorter term runs. These legends, these guys that can come in and just work a couple programs, have some entertaining clips, and then they'll make money the rest of the year doing the cons.
Oh God, a 1-year run on WWE television can set you up for 10 years at WrestleCon or something like that. You do AEW for a spot, you do some indies, you do some cons, yeah. You sign with like big rubber guys,
could do a Rumble through Mania. I've said it before. Rumble through Mania run 4, 5, 6 months. Put somebody over on the way out. Sell some merch.
Especially because it's not like the Rumble isn't like 5 or 6 legends anymore. There's like 1 or 2, which is great. It's much more of a focus on the current guys. So when a veteran guy comes in like him or Diesel or somebody, it means more. So I do like that. But hopefully it's some kind of. WWE hasn't said anything yet, so maybe they're waiting for his contract to actually be over. But we'll see. It's a guy who will be missed for sure. At the annual CCXP, which sounds like basically a Comic-Con in Mexico. I think it's in Brazil and Mexico and a couple other places. It's their basically version of San Diego Comic-Con. We saw Penta was there, did a Mattel kind of panel thing, and got a first glance of his main event, aka basic figure, which is a look from his Royal Rumble appearance of this year. So the blue, the aqua green. I love it. Yeah. Hopefully we see some other figures soon.
Other than the Cerro Medio, figure, or Penta Oscuro, like they sold so good. They were never on the shelves there's a few chances AEW. They were never there too long.
No. Yeah, for sure. They never pegged one
even faster.
Yeah.
Although, except for the Supremes at $40, that's tough.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Well, so they get Ultimates though. They get. Whew.
Oh yeah, that's coming for sure. We already got the defining moments coming with the removable face or mouth for Penta, so that's cool. What else did we see? Did we talk about the John Cena possible San Diego Comic-Con reveal. It's like a John Cena in
Did
the.
we talk about last week, or did it come out? Right?
No, this was like a Friday. It was like the next day.
Yeah.
It was it's in the original Elite Mattel box,
Which
it's
I love.
Yeah, I do love that too. It's a John Cena Ultimate. It says 2025 on it, but people are saying it's it's 2005 gear. With his champ is here, kind of pointing down to the belt, chain gang necklace, all that stuff. It's a cool packaging. I don't know if it's going to be San Diego Comic-Con or what, but that's the rumor right now. Would
I thought
you
it was
be
going to be
happy?
a Creations exclusive, or they think there's something coming out Friday and something coming out the following week.
That whatever was scheduled to be on the 6th is off of the website now, and there's something on the 12th, which I think is the CM Punk ECW Ultimate.
okay.
So kind of up in the air, but it is interesting to see what's going to happen with that. I'd be fine with it. It's not super exciting, but it'll definitely sell better than some of these other San Diego Comic-Cons that took months and months to clear out. Cena flies.
Yeah, as much as he could oversaturate at some point. Like what did they say? He's going to be in every release this year. Almost every wave is going to have a Cena.
Oh shit! Really? I didn't hear that.
That's what I thought they said on the Major Pod this week. I was like, what?
Oh, and I haven't listened. Wow, it makes sense. Yeah. So it's June 12th, which is next week on Thursday. Also, if you're listening to this Thursday, the 5th, the Sydney Sweeney Dr. Squatch soap is on sale.
Sasquatch.
Huh? What is it?
Dr. Sasquatch?
I think it's Dr. Squatch. I think they shortened it to Squash. Google that. It's worth a Google. Somebody in the chat tell us. Either way, it contains Sydney Sweeney's bathwater, so I'll be slicing that thing up like a filet mignon as soon as I get it.
It is Dr. Squatch. Okay. When did that switch?
I mean, it has Sasquatch on the marketing, so you're not wrong.
When is what time does it go on sale?
I don't know. I've already my weekly purchase from Tuesday have already got me on shell shock from trying to get those fucking Savannah Banana tickets.
I gotcha.
We talked about it, I think, almost every single week, but there was a thread in either our Facebook group or the Major Pod Facebook group about AEW figures, because now Abaddon is said, she's not going to be renewed. Mariah May just showed up on NXT last night. She was supposed to be in the newest wave along with Penta. They're both gone from the company. But I'm trying to figure out, Unrivaled 17 is Christian Cage, Copeland, Swerve, Killswitch, Ricky Starks, Willow Nightingale. That's hitting stores now.
Yes.
I tried to go back in my email and search Unrivaled 17 and see when Ringside announced it or said it was up for pre-order. I can't find it, but it's got to be December. So we're in the 6th month of the year right now, is what my iPhone tells me.
There was quite a slowdown. Yeah.
What is going on, dude?
Just not a priority. Just not a priority for Jazzwares for that company. Like
it's crazy.
It's like something's got to put something. We got to push something before Chinese New Year, and something can wait. It can wait.
Yeah, it must be. And unfortunately, what that causes is now with people leaving, there's going to be even more dead figures of people. So. Mitch Craig says
there's two Ricky Starks on the shelf, and he's been working at it for a couple months.
Still no evolution of Sting set either. That was supposed to be Q1. That's right. That looked really nice in the renders that we saw.
My FTR 2-pack, dude, from Jazzwares. Well,
oh god, yeah,
that looks so cool. They're finally doing it right.
FTRs. Yeah, Mitch Craig says nothing on that FTR set that was shown. Good call. I mean, we have gotten some ringside exclusives here and there. But of course, it's a Jeff Hardy who's no longer with the company. So we'll see what happens. It hasn't been a good year for AEW Jazzwares. But like you said, they have other things to worry about besides AEW. Let's see what else is I going to talk about here. There's not too much else news this week. We talked about our good buddy Zombie Sailor. Has some figures up for pre-order. People are getting that. Speaking of AEW, the AEW Archive, which is the golf cart made of cardboard being driven by Kenny Omega and Matt Hardy with Sammy Guevara on the hood of the car. It's definitely a creative package. It's not something that was super memorable to me. I don't watch much AEW. They did fuck it up because Matt Hardy was driving the golf cart, but in the figure, it's Kenny Omega. It's just, I don't know.
I don't hate it, but I don't know if I like how it's going to sit on the shelf. Because I don't know if
take up a lot of space.
That outer shell comes off or not the right way. I think it has to stay on to hold Sammy in place. So does that make it look thinner and cheaper without the? I don't know. Not the biggest fan of how it was finally executed, but it was cheap, and that's how you get it out.
Yeah,
cheaper to do cardboard. Yeah.
I would have probably considered buying it if it had a real golf cart. I mean, you could use that for a lot of cool stuff.
You could reenact your old Kerwin White stuff that you used to love doing.
That was May 2020, so that was 5 years ago. That happened. It's insane.
I know the pandemic froze time, but it's crazy how long AEW is actually on. I know we talked about a couple weeks ago that it's like, oh, it's now longer than Nitro's around. It's like it is absolutely insane that it has been this long. It does not feel like it's been that long.
Yeah, I mean, good for them. They've definitely stuck around longer than I thought they would. So they've been around longer than WCW was, and they might never be a legit contender to WWE, but they have a pretty solid fan base. So hats off to them for that. But I would say the 5 years is kind of weird because it's not long enough to be like a retro Legends like throwback. You know what I mean? And it's too long to be like relevant.
It's got to be 10 years for the nostalgia thing.
Yeah. So there's that. Did we talk about last week? I think we did talk about the Lanny Poffo, the Sean Mooney, and the Shotzi.
Correct.
Big rubber guys coming out.
Okay.
Yeah. I have more stuff to talk about in our weekly purchases. That's about it. That's about it for news. There was a bunch of G.I. Joe stuff that came up today. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. We're a wrestling figure podcast.
People are getting the John Cena Amazon that's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
People got some, dude. I saw some bad pictures of those things arriving.
Oh,
why did it not come in the shipper like the last set?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't think I've ever
all come in their own shipper, and now they're coming like Chad Miller. Literally, it's a sticker on the package.
Oh my god! I think every Ultimate I've gotten from
because he just has to say what's up with this.
Every Ultimate I've ever gotten from Amazon has been in the Amazon box that like kind of perfectly fits it.
So the shipper.
I'm lucky.
Works.
Let's do our Mount Rushmore here. So we're going to build our.
Okay.
I don't think we should go back and forth because we can kind of dip into each other's answers. If needed.
We can just rotate.
Okay. All right, you go first.
All right, so we're gonna do it this way. So I would take for my side. Now we're gonna do like an entree, a side, a drink, and then a wild card, right? Or
wild card could be like a dessert, another side, whatever.
So I am gonna start with, because they are so delicious, McDonald's fries.
Ah, fuck, dude. That's tough. That's the 1A. That's the 1-1 for sure. I can't think of another fry that really compares to it. I'm gonna grab one a little bit later in the draft. I think
there's absolutely a second because I already picked mine, so now you definitely don't.
So why? Yeah, I am going first pick Taco Bell Baja Blast on ice. Oh my god, perfect! The perfect soft drink.
Took his drink. Okay,
the perfect soft drink. There's a couple other that I was leaning towards, but I love a fucking Baja Blast. It's so refreshing. But my number one pick would have been McDonald's fries. Good pick there. Do I get the third pick too? Doing like a round robin?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Because I need time. So it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's good. Oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna go Five Guys Burger. Number 2. It's a fast. Does that count? Five Guys?
Yeah, I would. That was my burger. If I was gonna do a burger, that was my burger choice.
Okay. It's a little messy, and for some reason, it never quite. I don't know if you feel the same way. When I eat a Five Guys burger, I'm never full.
I can't finish it.
You know why? I always get the junior. That's why I always get the junior, and it's not enough.
Oh,
So I
that's
think,
yeah. Well, yeah. I always get the junior. That's like the I usually take half home. Like
yeah.
it's a large because I kill myself on fries.
Oh my god, the fries there are pretty damn good too. So I'm just going classic cheeseburger. I don't know if I even put anything on it. Maybe some grilled onions, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. That's it for
Oh,
me.
is that
So,
yeah? What is it again? Bacon cheese or no? Just cheese.
no bacon, just cheese, mayonnaise, maybe some pickles.
Okay.
You know, if I can pick, if I have my druthers.
Man, it's tough for the sandwich. It really is. Because you've now picked your sandwich, so there's like,
Yeah.
I can go old school. I don't like the Burger King. I love the original chicken sandwich, but that's definitely not worthy of this meal. Remember the Tender Crisp?
Oh yeah, of course.
This is like a mid 2000s. That was a great chicken sandwich. That's probably what Wendy's used to have good chicken sandwiches. I think they're so weird now. Like they taste like the bread. It all tastes
Yeah.
like one thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't go Chick-fil-A, huh? You're not a big Chick-fil-A chicken guy?
No,
No.
I don't think it's good enough. I would take a. You know what? I'm going to take a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
I was just thinking that.
Popeyes
that's
classic.
A damn good. That's a damn
Yeah.
good sandwich.
But you know what I do is I get no pickles because I don't like pickles, but I get the roasted garlic parm wing sauce with it.
Oh
dip.
my god,
It's really good. It's really good.
sounds really good. Wait, I
I
don't
paid
know.
75 cents for that little bit of sauce, but it's worth it.
We I don't know. We were coming back from me and my son would come back from baseball or something or the gym or probably baseball, and we were like, oh, we're hungry. Let's get something. So I was like, let's just get Popeyes. So I called my wife or text her like, hey, what do you want from Popeyes? Like, ugh, I don't want anything from Popeyes. So we get home and she's like, oh shit, I thought all they had was fried chicken. Like I didn't know they had tenders or I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's like you fucked up.
I don't like boneless wings anywhere. Their boneless wings are actually pretty good.
I've never had them. I've had
Yeah.
the regular the
I
bone
mean,
in
they're
wings.
they're just the tenders basically just chopped in half, but I think they're very good.
When I go to Popeyes, I feel like everyone working there is like 5 minutes away from quitting though. That's the only thing.
For my drink, I am going to take. No, well, I can't say that about my Popeyes because I think they're all related. The people that work in mine.
Okay, so they can't quit. Yeah.
Yeah. My drink is going to be the Powerade slushy at Sonic.
Ooh. Okay.
It's unreal. So good.
Never had it. I'll give I'm not going to pick it, but I'll give secondary honorable mention to that cherry limeade from Sonic was a close second for me as far as drinks. That's
Now,
a life-changing drink.
You always had Sonics down there in Maryland, right? Or no?
No, not until maybe end of high school. Maybe like
Oh, so you got them sooner than us. I don't think we got them until 2010.
Yeah.
And
they were cool for maybe a year or two. And then
but it was like a thing you went to when we were down south. Whenever we have a competition, like in the Carolinas, like, oh man, sick, we get Sonic, and it was amazing. But now,
yeah,
I don't know if they mess with their menu, like where, instead of having a chicken patty, it's like they just use the same chicken tenders but on a sandwich. Like
it's lazy.
They crossed a lot of the menu over.
Yeah,
so it's not as good. Not what I remember.
No.
All right, so you need a side, and then your wild card.
Yes. Oh man. Okay, side. I'm going Chick-fil-A fries, the waffle fry. It's got to be hot though. Can't reheat those bad boys. I used to love the Wendy's fries, but they don't hit like they used to.
No,
They used to be a close second. Do you agree with that?
That stopped in the late 2000s.
Yeah,
and I'll say this
they
all
did.
the time, where it was. I don't know if they intentionally cooked them at different times, like because you would get 4 burnt fries, 4 pretty crispy ones, 7 burning your mouth, and then the rest were like pretty good.
Okay.
But then they went sea salt with skin, and it's just been down. It was they're not good.
Yeah. I will say those Five Guys fries. I never think about them, but they're good. Those Cajun
But you can't pick a
ones.
Five Guys burger and fries for this.
Oh no, God, yeah. I'm not getting paid by them to support them. I'm trying to think of who has. I'm trying to think of like a nice dessert.
Yeah, does it be dessert? Could be a side.
No, I want a freaking milkshake. I want a strawberry milkshake. So I'm gonna go Shake Shack milkshake. Shake Shack strawberry milkshake is what I'm gonna say for my
So I'm having a
fourth.
Baja Blast, and I'm having a.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Okay.
That's a lot of liquid.
Has that bitters? Has a bitters to it?
I don't know if I'll ever have this
wow.
meal.
Okay. I gotta pick a food item now. I do love a peanut butter cup blizzard from Dairy Queen, but that's not what I'm going with here. I did pick a chicken sandwich, so I could open it up to a burger.
Chat's going crazy here. Mitch Craig saying
Okay.
Culver's. I've never even heard of Culver's. The Puma saying
You know what?
cheesy
You know what?
tots.
I want.
Okay.
I want. Oh shit! I already picked Sonic. I don't want to pick Sonic twice. What are some suggestions in there? I'm not going to pick any of them, but
They're
read that
saying
one.
the McDonald's chicken wrap. Somebody's saying Arby's mozzarella sticks. That's a good pick.
Oh no, but the Arby's mozzarella sticks are battered, and they got to be
Oh.
breaded. Mod sticks got to be breaded.
Have you ever had the little Taco Bell Cinnabon little balls? It's like
Not since like when they first came out with breakfast,
oh
but
my
yeah,
god, those are
they
fucking
very good.
great. Oh, cheese curds.
Arby's
from
curly
Culver's?
fries
That
are
sounds
good. The mod sticks.
This is making me hungry here, dude.
You know, I am going
Wait.
to go back to Sonic, and I'm going to pick a corn dog.
Oh, great! That's a great
It
add-on.
just hits. It just hits.
That is the
like,
good
it's
thing about
great.
Sonic is they have that menu. It's like all like smaller stuff, like $1, $2, but they're all sides.
Yeah.
More places should do that. You know.
Oh, this guy. So this JJ. I don't know who JJ is, but mentioning. Did you have BurgerFi down where you are?
There was like one or two, and they've disappeared.
Are they still around? Yeah, they popped up a couple around here, and it was just worth it for the fry sauces, dude.
Oh, nice.
All these aiolis, like garlic aiolis and like spicy sauces and stuff like that. But that's all you wanted because you get like family style. They give you a tray of fries for you and your friends, and you would have all the sauces around there.
Is that JJ looks like Borat's dad or something? JJ, are you in our Facebook group? I don't know who you are, but yeah, I mentioned Shake Shack with my milkshake.
I think
Jack
it's
in the Box.
overrated, dude. I agree with Peter here. Hawaii,
I've never seen a Jack in the Box in my life. Where are they?
I don't know. It was everywhere. Every day of my life in Hawaii.
West
when I
Coast?
did not
Yeah.
eat 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Dude, they have two tacos, and it's really a hamburger patty chopped in half with American cheese. And they they fry the crispy shell, and then they reopen it to put in whatever you wanted.
Is there any foods up where you live that you think that's only you can only don't say lobster roll because you can get lobster rolls anywhere, like something that's made up there that people don't eat anywhere else?
We could do the pizza argument all day, but people there's regionalized pizzas wherever you go.
No, like something like when you bring it up to somebody, you go like, "We have cheeseburger subs here. Have you ever had a cheeseburger sub?" I don't think that's a thing anywhere else.
No, there's grinder places that'll sell you cheeseburger sub, but but it's not like a.
But this is
unique
on like
thing.
every sub menu. It's just like basically 3 cheeseburger patties on like a sub roll.
We laugh that there's places like that people swear by. It's Joe Janik. That's who it is.
Oh, what's up, Joe?
That's Joe Janik.
Okay. Is that him? I don't want to insult him. I just can't see that the picture is like literally like smaller than a penny on my screen. So
he looks like a dictator from World War II.
Right? Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Joe, thank you for joining.
Peter, what is the other? What's the chicken sandwich at Jack in the Box? I think it's like chicken bacon Swiss or something like that. It's something like. It's really good. It's a honey mustard. I almost want to pull up the menu to look, but I loved it when I was in Hawaii. Get those tacos, get the chicken sandwich. It's so good.
How are some of these places like what's the place in Vegas with the animal style burgers?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. How is that not everywhere? That place is amazing.
They don't want the infrastructure. They don't want to build out the infrastructure and logistics to get them.
Oh my God! Come on, man! It's like
No,
just turning
seriously,
down money.
dude, that's why, and it's and they don't know how people would respond to it, so it's not even worth the investment. Let's just make money and keep making it really good here. It's same as
Okay.
Waffle House has never come as far north as like it's not past you, right?
There's one like in like 40 minutes from me. I've discovered a random spot, but that must be like the
Waffle
only
House has never like. That's why I always laughed that there was a. What's the one? It's Carl's Jr. and what's the other's name?
Arby's.
Not Hard. It's Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Hardee's. Yeah.
I don't know. It's Maybe I'm not
Yeah,
doing the right
Hardee's.
one.
Hardee's.
Yeah. No. It's not that. It's not that. But there's a place like that there was one in Bristol, Connecticut, and then the next closest one was like 6 states away. It was crazy.
Wow. Someone
Yeah.
just must have got a hair up their ass and wanted to open a franchise.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Like whenever I had a service call in Bristol, Connecticut, I'd be like, "Yep, that's where I'm eating lunch." But then it was gone.
Oh, they're about to open an In-N-Out in Nashville. That's going to do well.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, just
Huge.
open it up in every college town. God.
It's a southern place, and they have chicken wings on the menu. Rally's
That's-
Checkers. Mike Lanham just said it. Rally's Checkers.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's what it is.
Checkers.
Sorry, guys.
Checkers is here. It's not any place I would go to.
Yeah, but when you only get it once in a while, and you get what is it? The big Bronco or the big Buford.
How about White Castle too? Why isn't there more White Castles? They're in like Ohio. Come
They're
out
gross,
here.
dude. They're gross. Have you had
No.
White Castle?
I have. It was good.
We went to my brother and I would always get it before we go to like a Giants game or Giants Chargers. We'd always
Okay.
meet there because it was like an easy place to get in, to head towards, Meadowlands or Jet Life. But I just find it disgusting. Even when you're like, oh, I don't want onions, it still tastes like onions.
Well, I know you're not a veggie guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's like a lot of pesticides.
We'll get Tom's answer to this burning question too. I think I won this one, but it's tight. I mean, Tom's been doing good in these, so we'll see.
He thinks he won. He thinks
he won. Should we get into our weekly purchases, Nikki Choke?
We can.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
Cue the music and no music. And all right, this is my favorite
Here
segment
comes
of the
the
week.
money.
Here comes Shane McMahon. Here he comes. This is brought to you by our friends at J&J Figures, obviously. You get 15% off with your code, your Fig Cave Patreon code. If you're a Patreon user, it costs $1 a month to join. You support our podcast. It gets us money to get equipment and figures for giveaways and all kinds of stuff. We're not
pocketing really anything. We use our giveaways, and then once that we don't get something to give away for free, we try to go to High Spots or something like that to buy something for people. Like it just, and then also sponsor shows at Blitzkrieg. Get ready for the luau at the end of June.
I'm gonna go
Cheech
first
is gonna be
here
there.
because I finally have some stuff to do. The first thing I have is I had got a hair up my ass and decided to go through some old box sets of baseball cards I had in my basement when I was a kid. Me and my dad would buy the box sets of Topps every year.
Mhm.
Just keep them in the box. We wouldn't do anything with them. I'd have to get his permission to look through them, put them back in order or whatever. So I went through them and I pulled out all the expensive cards. And I might get them graded to see what they're worth. I'm not going to sell them or anything. But this is from, I believe, 91 or 90 Topps. This is Ken Griffey rookie card. This is a pretty famous card. This is a Derek Jeter from 93 Topps rookie card in his awkward little kid little league throw stance.
What do you think that's worth?
I think if you get graded PSA 10, it's about $300-400.
Okay.
But if it's not, it's like a $10 card. Chipper Jones rookie card.
Okay.
Man, I used to love Upper Deck. Upper Deck cards were the best. Look at Upper Deck compared to Topps.
Awful.
Yeah, they were so glossy and bright. I was in love. So I got those. I got some more cards in the mail for my personal collections. Jackson Holiday and some Gunnar Hendersons off of eBay and different Facebook groups.
Grab me some Jackson Merrills. That's what I need, all right?
Oh, I got a lot of Jackson. You want Jackson Merrills? I got Jackson Merrills randomly sitting around. My son had a baseball doubleheader in Mount Airy, Maryland. So I went to the Toy Exchange. One of the stores I walked in, there was a bunch of model trains. I was like, fuck, this place is going to suck.
Yeah.
And then on the left side of the store was all random, hodgepodge. It was like a museum of toys. I love stores like that are not just pegs with figures. It's just shelves and all kinds of stuff thrown in. It's just a little when the first time you go is a cool little scavenger hunt thing.
Yeah. So it sounds like a hobbies and collectibles type shop. But yeah.
Yes, exactly what it was. So I walk in. There's a little tiny box of elites on the show. Oh, I also have a Mike Piazza rookie card here too. So, there's a little tiny box of elites. There was like a Narcissist elite and some other ones. I was looking through them. He's like, "Oh, you got any other wrestling figures?" He's like, "Yeah, I got this box here. It just came in. But just give me $5 for any ones you want. Just $5." So he pulls
All
up this
Lucy's?
shot. Huh? All Lucy
Lucy's?
elites.
Yeah.
All Lucy elites. Yeah. And this is like 8 minutes before my son's games is about to start. It's literally right across the street. So I'm like going through this box. I don't have much time. I pull out some figures. God, I didn't even know what figure this was, being a Macho Man collector, but I've never seen this figure without the robe on. This is the defining moments Macho Man with the sequin robe.
Oh, I have that defining. It's
a great fig.
I paid under $30 for that in J&J's early Whatnot streams before.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this loose is probably like 20.
Little
I'm
strips.
probably just gonna sell this. If not, I'll keep it. But this is $5 for that was pretty cool. I got this Iron Sheik. I think this is from Legends Series 5.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
It's a great look at the scan on it. It's like perfect for such an old elite. It's really good. And then I just love this figure. I don't know why I grabbed it. I think this is the remake. This is the Rey Mysterio dressed as Mysterio
Yeah, I don't know enough
from
about the joints, but you're probably right.
yeah. This is from the match at WrestleMania with Samoa Joe. It's just a cool looking toyetic fig. $5 for each of those. I know if I keep them or sell them, I don't know what's going to happen, but it was cool to rummage a little bit. And then I text him like the next day or message him on Facebook. Hey, do you have the robe for this figure? I didn't have time to look through. He's like, oh no, I don't think it's in there. I was like, fuck. I should go back there and find out because that would add to the value. I had a streak of 3 Ultimates in the mail in 3 days. First, I got this Razor. Oh my god, fuck, dude. Sorry.
Just drop it.
Razor Ramon. What you just talked about, greatest hits. Had to get it, like you said, because it has a different color outfit. I got the Chain Gang John Cena fan takeover from Amazon. And the one that just fell to the floor and probably got messed up is the Stone Cold, our good buddy Kayfabe Toys found it for me. I still haven't seen it in stores, so he shipped it to me, got it to me super quick at a good brother price.
The new one. Yeah.
The Monday Night Wars one. Probably the best Stone Cold Steve Austin figure we've ever gotten. It's perfect. Has the beer cans, has the little denim shorts, the shirt. Wish it had a title, but I don't think he had a title at that point. I think he was chasing it or just feuding with McMahon, really. But it's a great fig.
The best of the Attitude Errors, I think, is my favorite one with the SCU shirt on.
Oh, that is a great figure too, for sure. And I did an unboxing of these on our Instagram, but a company called PMI Toys messaged me and asked if they could send me these. These are Walmart exclusive. And if you want some of these, I know you're a little bit more of a UFC guy than me.
I had a box and I never saw them at any store again. One store had them.
Really?
I never saw them after. Yeah.
This is a little punching bag. It's a little like blind bag mystery toys.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little UFC punching bag. They had 6 different people in there. I unboxed them on our Instagram. Check it out, the Fig Cave on Instagram. Sugar Shane, is that his name? Sugar Shane O'Malley.
Yep.
Was one of them. The rest of them I didn't know who the hell they were.
Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley, yeah. They're cool. They have a bunch of like little stickers, little accessories, tattoos are really cool on them. If you're I'm assuming it's for UFC fans to give to their kids to get them into the sport a little bit, which makes sense. So that was cool. I'll probably give these away or, do a giveaway or add them into like some random boxes of giveaways that people get from us going forward. So that was cool. Thank you to them. And that is about it. Oh, I did buy the Savannah. So I got in the lottery for Savannah Banana tickets. If anybody doesn't know who the Savannah Bananas are, they're basically like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. They're selling out like football stadiums, 70, 80,000 tickets. Yeah, it's crazy. And they're coming to Baltimore for 2 days in a row at the Orioles Stadium, Camden Yards. You had to get in a lottery and then get picked in the lottery, and then you'd get a time slot of when you can then possibly buy tickets if they didn't sell out. So I had a friend who was in the 10:30 slot. They sold out in like 5 minutes. I was like, oh crap. So I was in the 11:30 slot. I grabbed 5 tickets. I didn't even look where they were. They didn't even give you an exact section. They don't give you the tickets until a day or two before because they don't want them to be on the secondary market and go like to scalpers and shit, which is kind of cool. Like,
Yeah, I like that.
if I'm going, I know the stadium. It's a range of like you're in the lower left field. I don't care what section I'm in. I know.
Yeah.
I don't need to know that info. So I was fine with it. It was $40 a ticket, which I thought was pretty reasonable. No fees or anything. So that'll be fun. That's the weekend of WrestleCon, but I'm going to go to WrestleCon, drive back that Saturday, take my kid and my wife to that, and that'll be fun. It's cool.
Nice.
They had just had a game. Where was it? One of the kids from the Sandlot was the guest, like the Golden Batter. Like every game, yeah, every game they have like a celebrity batter that comes into the game and bats for them. So that'll be cool. That'll be fun. So,
wow, that's it. That's all you got. You didn't spend any money this week.
That's it. Nothing else.
Okay.
Well,
I first time ever my store had one, but I found a Cope Chase.
Oh, nice.
In my store. That's the first time I saw a Chase at that store. I have found a couple Chases here and there.
How's it look?
What's that?
How's it look?
It's pretty cool. He does look like one of the Briscoes. I definitely would have if you.
Yeah, a little Sons of Anarchy vibe there.
Yeah. But it's cool. I mean, I don't really do AEW anymore, but I'm not gonna ever not take a Chase. So, also I found a Sting, just the common. I just couldn't leave it on the shelf.
It's a good fig. I saw it. I almost grabbed it when I saw it. It's cool.
The pose is weird though. Like he's like his head is in front of his arms. It looks weird. It's like when you tell a kid to show how strong they are. Let's see. I did grab Swerve. This is a disappointment not having the jacket though.
Oh sure.
It's a big mistake not having the jacket. That really would have. I mean, it's going to sell regardless because he is so popular. But
is it his first AEW figure?
Second. Here's that.
I was going to say, yeah. Did the first one have the jacket?
What's that? Nah, I don't know if that. I'd have to look. I don't know if it had any accessories. I don't know. I have to look. And then, courtesy of the Chase Whisperer himself. Let's see what it is here.
Tommy from Legal.
Tommy from Legal did get us a Cope Chase to use for a giveaway.
Oh, look at that.
So
look at that. Patreon users.
Yeah. So we have to figure out what month, if we're going to add it to something, if we're going to. We don't know exactly. Let's see. And then he also found me the Jay White Chase.
Oh man, Chase Whisperer.
He's killing. Yeah, dude. He's legend. And I just got this in the mail. I sent in for the Thunder Rosa High Spots signing.
Oh,
very
nice.
reasonable price. To add to my daughter's female wrestling collection. That hopefully she likes wrestling. She got Tamarly from Thunder Rosa, La Mera, and then I got the same thing to Nick. I got the other Chase signed. So
it's a good looking auto. Good looking. I like this thing that
doesn't cover the
handwriting.
Tommy right away was like, doesn't cover up the face. It's perfect. So that's what I got this week.
Man, I slacked on sending that Bret Hart into High Spots. I mailed it in Monday. It's due there tomorrow on Thursday, and for like a day and a half, it just sat.
When's it due?
It's due tomorrow.
Oh, you'd be okay.
Yeah. I figured even if it gets the signing is on the 6th.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
It's in Charlotte right now. It's in Charlotte. So.
Oh yeah, a couple weeks ago, I sent in for these. Actually, yeah, these. I sent it out before the long weekend, like Saturday morning of the long weekend, and it did not move until Tuesday night. And somehow it did get there by Thursday for the sign. I was shocked because I would have paid more, but there was no better option than that, like Thursday morning.
Wow.
But I was like, why did it not move? Like, UPS doesn't come clear their packages on a Saturday night. It's a UPS store.
That is crazy.
Whatever.
Unless they don't have any room or they don't have enough stuff. They're just like, oh, let's wait till Monday.
Yeah. I was like, cool. I don't know how you get a refund back from High Spots if they don't sign.
I'm sure they make it happen.
Yeah, you must get even a credit would be good enough for me for them. So
yeah,
gonna spend it eventually. I got some other stuff coming back this week. So
nice.
And then I'm getting ready for Fanatics, starting to like plot everything out, finding out which bag I need to take which day, what's going to hold all my figures, what's going to protect them the best, what's going to be comfortable. Am I going to take the train? I'm a real planner when it comes to this stuff, guys.
You have to be. I mean, I think you're doing it the right way. I've seen you at those things, man. You're laser focused. You know.
So debating. I think the train just makes more sense. It was like $35 round trip. But I'm going Saturday and Sunday. But that's what it would cost to park alone. That's not even gas to drive down there twice.
Dude, one of those big blue IKEA bags for clutch, man. They just fit like 9 elite figures, like front to back.
Oh, that weird one that I had, that weird suitcase one. That's the best bag ever. It was so obnoxious.
Oh yeah.
Me pedaling on that bike, because I didn't know how to turn on the E part of the bike in Philly.
They are doing some sort of Cactus Jack Topps baseball release at the Fanatics Fest. So if it's like $20-$30, grab me a pack. I will Venmo you instantly.
Yeah, actually, they just
not like the Cody shirt.
They just sent my lanyard. I don't know. I'll probably get Logan a pack.
There you go. Get it for Nash. He'll pay. He has more money than me.
My godson, Logan.
Well, that'll be a cool recap from there of how it goes. Let me ask you a question. This might be a personal question.
Might be.
When you hear the Flow Rider song and he says boots with the fur, are you picturing boots with fur on them? That's what you're picturing, right?
No, it's the Reeboks with Reeboks with the straps, boots with the fur. It's like it's like boots with fur lining.
Okay. I'm just picturing like Dumb and Dumber when he's wearing but there was a post on social media of a girl. She was wearing a fur coat with boots, and she said that she quoted a line, and I had never thought of it that way. When I picture it in my head, it's just boots with literal fur all over them. So I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. Yeah, I'm glad that is settled. See, this is the stuff Tom misses when he's not here on his birthday.
Yeah.
Any other releases coming out? I don't know if we should have anything from Walmart or Target over the next couple weeks.
No, I mean that Cope set is hitting. The Christian is really cool. Like if you don't have a Christian,
yeah, that's nice.
That's a cool one with the turtleneck and everything.
Even the Willow is a great looking figure too.
Have you seen the Willow in person?
No, I think one of the guys in our local group chat found it.
Okay, yeah,
a close up photo.
I think the Cope is the swap out, the Chase Cope. So
yeah,
Chase Edge. Sorry, Chase Edge. The Chase Edge is the swap out for. Actually, even back from the dead, buy sell trade toys. Dylan.
Oh, he's back.
I don't know. He put it in a story last night. I was like, dude, I knew exactly where he got it to.
Yeah,
he found the Chase as well.
Oh wow, you guys got a lot of chases. I never see chases anymore, man.
Dude, this was. I was talking to Ty about it, because a lot of people in Major Pod will share, oh, I found this, I found that, but I've never seen this many sharings of finding a chase than ever.
Yeah,
it's just because it went out the first batch had them in there, so maybe that helps.
And maybe they didn't go to ringside. Maybe more of them went to in-store retail. So
no, there's no point in going to ringside because they save it for the mystery boxes now. I don't think anybody. Yeah. I've not in probably a year since the mystery boxes came. I've not seen anybody post that they got. A chaser, unfortunately.
Now, when I put this greatest hits, are you putting the greatest hits separate from your ultimates? Or are you putting with when I put these with the Razor Ramon greatest hits, or do you have a separate area where you put the greatest hits ones?
So my greatest hits really aren't on display, but because this one is different, it would be.
What with the originals?
Yeah, because really the Batista is different. But the Rock isn't.
Yeah.
And then the Hogan is different, but Seth was exactly the same. So, other than the box variants on Batista and Rock, so yeah, this Razor and this Roman will probably get a new spot on the shelf.
My buddy who's also getting into baseball card collecting, his son is a little bit younger than my son. I think he's like 5 or 6. But we were texting back and forth, and I was like, "Oh, how's your wife feel about this?" He's like, "No, she fucking hates it. She doesn't know what I'm buying." And it's like, "Okay, I can relate to that." And I was like, "Oh man, how about Whatnot though? Whatnot's pretty cool." He's like, "What's that?" I was like, "Dude, you don't know." I know. He literally texted me 5 minutes later. He's like, dude, what is this website? This is amazing.
I have
When there's people on there like the card community on there is like 10 times as big as the figure community, because you can go on there at 2 a.m. There's somebody on there just putting up a card, running it nonstop. There's 70 people watching. It's crazy.
I would probably ruin LJ who you met. I'd probably ruin his life because he loves cards.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he could just buy everything on a whim like that and
Oh yeah,
breaks, like he would
stuff you've never seen, ever heard of before. Oh shit,
Dude, just because I got these rather inexpensive, I decided to open a full set of what I have for Knuckle Crunchers.
Oh, okay.
These are great.
They're great. They are great.
These are great. That's what that's all I can. I think that's really the way to put it. Is that they and Marley, when she's crying, I literally just put 2 of these in the ring in the hallway, and but she loves the green and yellow garbage cans.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, they're so colorful. Yeah.
Swapping the lids.
I think that the figures are great. The accessories and the detail on the accessories is almost better.
Yeah.
They all come with something. I mean, you can do as a kid, I would freaking love those on a car ride. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That would fit on my lap. Perfect.
That's what I figured. If she does like these and they just kind of keep making them for a little, or even not,
Yeah.
I can just throw these can go in I didn't realize the arms go that wide. That's awesome.
The articulation is pretty crazy. Yeah. I don't know if they pop off or like heads and I don't think they come apart like some of the other figures do, but regardless, they're great. I mean, they could make those forever. Like they're a great price point. I mean, what are they, $10 normally?
8.
8? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ring is nice, a little bouncy ring. Yeah, it's a home run.
They had I sold my Jays because they were worth so much money, the Jey Usos.
Okay.
I kind of wish I kept one because, just cause.
Yeah.
But the Jimmies I sold 1 or 2, but I kept one. Now, like, I keep seeing another one. I'm like, I should just have an extra, but I'm like, I don't need this.
No.
Now I don't want to pay $8 because I got all the rest of them like 5 or less.
Yeah, now you're spoiled now.
I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could swing that.
Yep. You gonna watch the NBA Finals starting tomorrow? No.
What?
No.
What?
No. Thunder. No, and
I will say
Pacers.
topical, like who's won, but it's just I don't care about the NBA. It's very difficult. Like
it is a cool year because it's a couple teams that aren't normally in there. Pacers and
correct.
Thunder.
Like I said, I try to stay topical. Try to okay, who from UConn is still around? Are they?
Yeah, yeah. Kemba Walker.
But this is it's tough. Emeka
Okafor.
And with I mean, dude, I love college basketball, but even just they wrap up the entire season in 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Here's your conference tournaments. Here's the tournament. 2 rounds. Here's your champ.
Oh yeah. This is going to start on the 5th of June. It'll go to almost July.
Yeah.
Like a 7 game. If it goes full 7 games, they'll play. They'll probably, if they play Thursday, they won't play again till I would say Sunday. And then you're looking at almost the second week. Yeah, it's going to be, but it's whatever.
I was laughing because Marcus Brandon was on, Fig Cave and Major Pod guy. Marcus Brandon, when he was on Jeff Seltzer's pod. Everyone has a story. I hope I'm saying that the right way. Everybody has a story. Everyone, but he was just kind of recapping his adventures at WrestleMania. He was saying how it felt different this year because the NCAA tournament, the Final Four was not the same weekend. So he wasn't like me watching the game in his seat on night 2 or night 1 and then at Raw. So
Marcus
that was fun. He did a little,
dude.
they did the 2-parter. They did like a recap of up to Mania and then Mania.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Both of those guys are in our Card Cave group chat. So I've been talking.
How did that go? How did the Card Cave?
It was good. Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, we did like we'll probably do it once a month. Basically, kind of a yard sale, but just for cards. So it could have been people were selling Pokemon, sports cards, wrestling. I put some good stuff up there. So I don't know if anybody bought anything, but there's some good stuff on sale. People feeling it out. Good to be diverse. In today's collecting climate. But
no, enough. So that's why I did that big. Went through all my figures. I want to keep this one, this one, this one. I think I'm ready to cut the elites in half.
Wow.
I'm ready to throw another couple hundred if they're interested. Like,
Every time
I
I look
don't-
at that Dusty Rhodes Ultimate, I'm like, I just can cut the 3 elites I have of him. This is perfect.
correct. Like anybody
know?
that has an ultimate, like within,
And
unless
you
I
can't
really
get signed.
want
You
something,
can't get signed.
yeah.
You know.
Unless
How
I
many
really
how many
want something
elites are
behind
you
it.
selling to J&J? How many elites?
How many
roughly?
are boxed up? Is probably
Yeah.
just over 300.
Where were all those? That room is still full. So I mean, never mind, Zoe. So you didn't hear that.
Toted.
Oh, they were toted. Okay.
They're toted, boxed.
Okay. So it's just, I
So-
mean, you're not even gonna really miss them. Like you're
No, and
At-
that's what it's like. I'm coming to the realization, like, I think by the end of the summer, I'm going to have like 75 signed ultimates,
my God.
which is 75 signed ultimates. But I have a box over here that I don't even have room to I've not had a chance to truly, how do I want to redesign this and where are they
Mhm.
going to go? Like, am I going to do all ultimates, a wall behind me, and then finally set up the desk where this is and not have my computer on a TV tray or totes?
You have
But
to
then
have
put
the
all my other stuff signed on the wall.
Yeah, instead of
which I
just in
think,
boxes.
I think it makes sense. But
You have to have the largest signed Ultimate collection in the world, I would think.
I would like to go tit for tat with Steve Ozer.
He doesn't count. Come on, he's not human.
I-
He's not
but
a
I
civilian.
might-
You're a
I might
civilian.
but I might even have him.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
he could.
upset that people are going to be able to get Becky Lynch signed in New York at Fanatics Fest, the Ultimate, because I
Yeah.
think I have the only 2 in the world. I've never seen it.
Wow.
So
That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
That was that yours? That you sent me a picture of the Cena Ultimate. That was yours, right?
Yeah,
From
yeah,
last
yeah.
week. Yeah.
yeah, it's what we shared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably the first one to get that signed, the chain gain one. All right, well, Tom, we missed you tonight, but we powered
Yeah.
through. It was an old school episode, a two man live crew. So thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to our Patreon subscribers.
Yes, thank you for the food ideas.
Yes, this month's giveaway is what? Lex Luger Ultimate,
It's
right?
a Lex, and maybe we'll add the Cope to that. I think we're talking about doing so.
Or we can do Cope next month. Cope, the month of
No,
Cope.
I think we already have that, so we'll see.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Well, we
Let's
love
scroll
you
back to the
guys.
food. Mike Lanham says honey butter chicken biscuit.
That sounds amazing. Those are 4 really good words there.
Why doesn't Popeyes just open 2 hours earlier and literally just sell chicken and biscuits? The chicken tenders and biscuits.
That's what Bojangles does. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I need.
Because you can serve that. You can serve that. I need a chicken biscuit for lunch. Fuck it.
With honey, a little honey.
That's
drizzled
the
on that? Maybe a
title.
little
That's the
mayo?
title of the episode. That's
What's
the title of the episode. Honey butter chicken biscuit. That's it. That's
Okay,
what
yeah.
Tom. If you're listening to
That's
this,
it. That's
that's
the
it.
quote.
That's the title. Honey
All right,
butter
man.
chicken biscuit. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Check us out on social media. Cave Fig on X, The Fig Cave on Twitter, Cave Fig on Grinder. Check us out, and we'll see you soon.
Wash your hands, drink some high noons.
Peace. Uh-oh. I got it.